And coming in at number 5 is the AQ Walk, which is usually paired up with the Goho component. And as you can see right now, he's lured the Clan Castle with a Hog and putting the double poison on that Drag Loon combination to knock it out pretty easily. So the AQ Walk purpose, guys, is not only to clear the trash on the outside, starting the cleaning process, but also to deviate the Hogs away from double giant bomb possibilities on the outer ring where the Archer Queen can reach. So the Archer Queen is commencing her clearance of this trash on the outside right now, and then after clearing a bit of trash, we'll go commence on the defenses. As you can see, there is some double giant bomb possibilities around that area, especially between the Wiz Tower and Archer Tower, and she'll be clearing those defenses soon, so the Hogs don't ever have to go over there because there's no more defenses on that side. The amount of healers you bring is depending on how many point defenses the Archer Queen will face during her AQ walk. So if there's more than 2 point defenses aiming at the Queen, and that is the Archer Tower, Tesla, Expo, or the Cannon, then you'll need to bring the 4th healer. But if there's splash damage like the Mortar or the Wiz Tower along the way, and another point defense, then the 3 healers will be fine. So you really can find more than 2 point defenses any along the AQ walk where she's going to be pathing to, and accommodate the healers from there. So now that the AQ walk is underway, now you can commence your Goho component, and that's the kill squad there with the wizards. So the Golem and the wizards are funneling in to path their way towards the Archer Queen. So you need to knock out the Archer Queen, especially in the Hog Rider attacks, and try to trip any double giant bombs along the way with the golems upon your entry. So the Archer Queen is commencing still on the eastern side, and the Goho kill squad is going into the core, kill the Queen, and that's really good setup. The Clan Castle's down, the Archer Queen enemy is down, and now the Hogs can commence coming in from wherever is needed. So as you can see, Champ has come from the western side, knocking out this Expo in the core, and there's really only southern defenses left, and the Archer Queen will come and help with that. So it's a really good raid at the moment. There's only a few defenses left, and with the AQ walk you need less Hog Riders obviously, and that is all she wrote for this base, and a really good attack by Champ to achieve the AQ walk with the Goho. So hope you guys enjoyed number 5, and let me know in the comments below if you use this attack strategy often and how you go with it. So coming in at number 4 is the Max Attack, which is pretty much an advanced version of the Go Lava Loon, or as the experts would say, just the Lava Loon. And as you can see, the standard lure with the Clan Castle, the Drag Loon combinations can be knocked out with the handy poison spells, and especially with the double poison spells. So as you can see, the Max Attack is using the 4 earthquake spells to open the base up so you can get exposed to at least 2 air defenses, and it's really handy if these 2 air defenses are near the Archer Queen, because as usual you need to knock out the 2 air defenses at minimum, Archer Queen and obviously the Clan Castle troops, before you can send in your La Loon component of the raid. And as you can see, you would see that he has brought a heal spell, and that is for the Barbarian King. And you wonder why the Barbarian King? Well, it's not really for the Barbarian King, it's actually for the Barbarians to heal them, which gives you a little bit more tankage, so that the defenses are aiming on those Barbarians instead of your Archer Queen or your La Loon type of the raid. So unfortunately the Barbarian King did deviate away from the heal spell, but that's fine. It seems like he's doing really well anyways. So now there's the La Loon component of the raid come in. Once the Archer Queen enemy is down, the Clan Castle down, and the 2 air defenses, and he's doing the widespread with the Lava Hounds so they can soak up all the air mines and air bombs, so the balloons can come over the top and get unaffected. So as you can see, he's doing like a surgical deployment on these loons, while the defense is distracted into the center and distracted on the Lava Hounds as well. So really good attack. I wouldn't recommend Max Attack if you have less than level 15 Archqueen and Barbarian King, because once you get those Earthquake spells in, you really need to get those 2 air defenses, and if your heroes aren't strong enough to get deeper into the base, then you're not going to be as effective. Coming in at number 3 is the Go Vaho, and you're looking for bases that have double giant bombs near the Archqueen and are centralized, so you can get the Valkyries into the core and shred up that core, especially if it's condensed with buildings and defenses and giant bombs. So because of their HP, you can heal through giant bombs, and that is why you would use them instead of the Hogs, because they're more flimsy than Hogs, especially if you have to get them to the core. So as you can see, the standard funnel and the dragons come out and the poison spells are going down, and the classic funnel with the golems and wizards to lure the heroes in there, pretty much the kill squad, to knock out that Archqueen straight up. And he's going to utilize some jump spells to get into those components where there's possibilities of giant bombs, to trip them and shred up the core, especially with these Teslas popping up, surprisingly for him. So the jump spells are really handy to get in there and to not only knock out that component, but he's got a jump spell for the second component, or I think he's actually using the same jump spell, but he'll be able to knock out that Town Hall, those Teslas, Expo, and trip any giant bombs in the second compartment, and while under heal. And the Valkyries are quite tough, and do last a lot longer than the Hogs. So as you can see, the Hogs are surgically deploying on the outside while the defenses are distracted in the core where the BK is and the Valkyries, and that's all she wrote for this base pretty much. You can really tell that this base is going to get smashed for a 3-star once those defenses are shooting in and the Hogs are sniping the defenses on the outside. So there is a Go Valo version if the air defenses are centralized. You want to use the Go Valo instead, replace the Hogs with loons, knock out those air defenses in the core, and then snipe the defenses on the outside with the Hogs like so. So there we go, guys. That's a pretty awesome raid so far. We've got plenty of Hogs and pretty much the heroes to be able to knock out the rest of the base. So let me know if you also use the Go Vaho or the Go Valo. Coming in at number 2 is the standard Go Lava Loon attack, or experts would say La Loon, and the prerequisites of this attack is to also knock out the 2 air defenses, clan castle troops, and the defense Archqueen. So quite easy right here with the Brovin Champ attack. He's got the 2 golems coming in, and he's got the jump spell to access those 2 compartments where those air defenses are, and the heroes will come and help with the wizards to knock them out. So the Archqueen has jumped over the wall, the defense Archqueen, and the BK should be able to knock her out, especially when he ranges his ability, and those air defenses are nearly going to be knocked out by the Archqueen and the wizards, and the BK finished off the second air defense. Now the Archqueen clan castle and the Archqueen has been knocked out. Now the Lava Loon component of the raid can come in and knock out the air defenses and the outside defenses to make it a total 3-star for the Go Lava Loon attack. So it's a really good setup as long as you got those prerequisites before you send in those Lava Hound components of the raid. Then you should be able to smash the base, and make sure you spread those Lava Hounds coming in. Don't have 2 coming in from the same direction, so you can soak as many air bombs and air mines to protect your loons as possible. The more loons you have at the end, the more defenses that are going to go down more quicker, and also help with the clearing of the outside. So there we go, pretty awesome raid by Brovin Champ. He's got some lava pups burst from the Lava Hounds to help clear with the remaining trash, and pretty strong attack, the Go Lava Loon for number 2. So the number 1 attack, as you guessed it, is the Goho. It's one of the versatile attack strategies of the Town Hall 9 region, and Goho is pretty much be able to use on any base, and there's always a way to Goho a base, just gotta find a plan to do so. So that's why I put Goho as number 1. It is used the most in my clan, and some wars that we just use Goho and it's just full of Goho attacks. It does get boring sometimes, but it is quite reliable, especially if you know how to actually use it. And you got to kill the Archer Queen as normal, clan castle troops, and if you can trip any double giant bombs on the way in, that is perfect. Otherwise, surgical Goho and look at the pathing of the hogs between the defenses, and you should be able to trip a few giant bomb sets one at a time instead of 2 at the same time. So as you can see, the surgical Goho does help knocking out the defenses simultaneously, and the heal spells are really good to keep those hogs alive. And you've got to preempt where they're going to path, so you want to heal in front of the hogs, not right on top, otherwise they'll just run out of it, and which means you'll waste that heal spell. So as you can see, the heal spell has kept alive. He's got 1 heal spell left for the southern corner, and there's only trash left, and he's got wizards and 2 archers to help at the end to clear that trash so he doesn't run out of time. And it is a really quick attack. I reckon Gohos are one of the quickest attacks you can do if you execute it right, and especially have heaps of hogs at the end to clear the trash. So it's a really good idea to have 1 or 2 wizards to help clear the trash at the end, just in case you lose a lot of hogs and they aren't able to help you clear the trash. So they're the top 5 guys. Let me know what is your favorite attack. If you would reorder those attack strategies, what would you do in the comments below?